And joining me via phone now is the National Chair of the People's National Convention's PNC, Samson Awingobe, for more development. Samson, thank you for your time. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All right, so following the ruling of the courts, what's next for the party?
Well, I think the party candidates have indicated this morning in his media interview that we intend to appeal for this case strongly, because we believe that what the judge dwelled on to rule for to dismiss our case application before him did not touch on the areas that or the reasons that we went to court, but rather rely on the EC letter that was dated to us on the 30th, asking us to come for our form and then correct certain pages in the letter. The EC says that we were given the opportunity and then we weren't meticulous, and because of that, they disqualified us. So the court upheld the EC response and rather dismissed us. We strongly believe that we were all here. The EC, when in disqualifying us, never stated that there were signatures that they identified and that they are using that as a case against us to disqualify us. What they said was there were numerous and then several errors, which the EC never pointed out to us. What the EC pointed out to us was the number of pages, which our team went for it and then did the same correction and then resubmitted. But the EC was running away from its own shadows to even introduce new things in the court. We respect the rule, but we disagreed with the rule. We strongly believe that we still have a substantive issue, and then we intend to proceed to court, to a Supreme Court, either for appeal or review. That subject to lawyers' advice. The lawyers will give the advice accordingly.
If your team is clearly, right or spot on within the processes, why do you think it's becoming difficult for the EC to listen to you and push you to proceed to court, and the court obviously is also not ready to hear you?
Well, I strongly believe that when the EC even met on the IPAC, EC itself admitted that they did some errors, and then they were asking Ghanaians to forgive them, isn't it? And the EC said that they are human beings and they are bound to make errors, isn't it?
Hold on. So, the EC admitted that it was not fair to you.
The EC, when we met at IPAC meeting, the EC itself even agreed that the provisional register that we will be using for 2024 election, that the issues that our brothers and sisters from the NDC raised, some of them they were correcting, and that they admitted that they were human beings, and the human beings, they were bound to make error, to make mistakes.
All right, but they are not saying they made a mistake in disqualifying Bernard Mona.
Well, the EC said we have also made error. Is that not it? The EC agreed that we have made errors, and based on the error that they have disqualified us, isn't it? But in court, the EC introduced different things. So the EC continued giving that inconsistent communication issues that led to our disqualification. The EC is saying that even though when we were given the opportunity to do the correction, we still did not correct and came back. That can never be underscored. We, to the best of our knowledge, the error that they identified and asked us to do the correction, we did correction and resubmitted to the EC. But however, as it may, the court has ruled. We respect the ruling, the judgment, but we disagree, and that is why we strongly believe that we will proceed to the apex court, either to request for review of the judgment or to request for an appeal, and so subject to our lawyer's advice.
All right, the chairman of the PNC, Samson Awingobe, thank you for your time. You're still watching News Beat on